The sugar story, a sweet and silent killer. On this journey, we'll delve into the intricate relationship between sugar and inflammation, insulin, the liver, the gut, heart and cardiovascular system. We will learn how something so seemingly innocent can become highly addictive, and is slowly killing us by contributing to diseases like diabetes, heart disease, insulin resistance, obesity, metabolic syndrome and much more. But before we dive into the depths of this connection, let's lay down a strong foundation by understanding what sugar truly is. At its core, sugar is a type of carbohydrate, an organic compound that serves as the primary energy source for living organisms. These naturally occurring sugars can be found in foods like fruits, grains, and vegetables, providing our bodies with a readily available source of energy. Imagine biting into a ripe apple. That burst of sweetness comes from the natural sugars present in the fruit. Our ancestors relied on these natural sugars found in whole foods to fuel their bodies and sustain their energy levels. Fruits, packed with vitamins, minerals, and fiber, not only provide sweetness but also offer essential nutrients for overall health. However, the story takes a different turn as we enter the modern world. The landscape of sugar consumption has drastically changed with the rise of added sugars. These sugars are often found in processed foods, sugary beverages, and even seemingly innocent snacks. But they go way beyond what our bodies are naturally equipped to handle. The excessive consumption of these sugars has raised significant concerns about their impact on our health. Some examples of refined sugars are white sugar, brown sugar, coconut sugar, palm sugar, and high fructose corn syrup. While all these sugars may come from plants, they have been processed to extract and purify the sugar by removing natural nutrients, fibers and other elements, leaving simple sugars like sucrose, glucose, and fructose. Because these sugars lack nutritional value, they are called empty calories. Some examples of healthy sweeteners are stevia, erythritol, xylitol, yacone syrup and monk fruit sweetener. When we consume too much sugar, our bodies struggle to process it efficiently, leading to a cascade of negative effects on our overall well-being. Now, let's examine the intricate connection between sugar and inflammation. Scientific research has shown that excess sugar consumption can trigger inflammation in our bodies. Inflammation is a natural response that occurs as our bodies defend against harmful stimuli. When our body faces injury or is threatened, inflammation orchestrates the healing process. But this guardian can turn against us, becoming chronic and triggering a series of health issues. Chronic inflammation is a condition that arises when our bodies grapple with continuous triggers, often fueled by our lifestyle choices. The key player in this complex saga is the added sugars we encounter daily. Scientific research has been uncovering the intricate web of connections between added sugars and inflammation. They found that excessive sugar intake can lead to imbalances in our metabolic processes. This, in turn, can trigger immune responses that perpetuate chronic inflammation. Immune cells, usually vigilant defenders, can become overzealous, attacking not just invaders but also our own tissues. The result? An increased risk of chronic diseases, from heart conditions to diabetes and more. Now let's talk about insulin. It's not just a hormone, it's a pivotal player in our metabolism. Insulin's primary job is to regulate blood sugar levels by allowing our cells to absorb and utilize glucose for energy. Think of insulin as a key that unlocks the cell's doors, allowing glucose to enter and fuel our bodies. However, the story takes a twist over time. The constant bombardment of high sugar intake can lead to a condition known as insulin resistance. This happens when our cells become less responsive to the cues provided by insulin. Imagine the cell's doors becoming stubborn and less willing to open for glucose. Insulin resistance triggers a chain reaction, resulting in increased levels of inflammation. This is a critical turning point where the sugar-inflammation relationship becomes significant. The consequences of insulin resistance stretch beyond inflammation. With cells failing to respond to insulin, glucose accumulates in the bloodstream, leading to higher blood sugar levels. Over time, this can pave the way for the onset of diabetes, high blood pressure, kidney disease, and a host of other chronic health conditions that affect millions worldwide. Now we will talk about the liver. Our liver is the metabolic powerhouse of our bodies. It plays a vital role in regulating our overall health. Within our liver cells, a remarkable process takes place. Sugars, which we obtain from the foods we eat, are broken down and transformed into energy. This energy fuels our daily activities and keeps our bodies functioning optimally. However, when we consistently consume more sugar than our bodies need, a surplus of sugar can overwhelm our liver's capacity. In response, the liver converts this excess sugar into fat, as a mechanism designed to store energy for future use. The accumulation of this fat can lead to a condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. As fat accumulates, the liver becomes stressed and inflammation sets in. This inflammation is a red flag, signaling potential health complications down the line. If left unchecked, it can progress to more severe stages, potentially leading to liver scarring and reduced functionality. In some cases, it may even contribute to the development of conditions like type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, fatty liver disease, and much more. The liver's well-being is very important, and we must ensure that it continues to function as the remarkable metabolic powerhouse that it is. Beyond the liver, our gut takes center stage in the sugar inflammation saga. Imagine your gut as a bustling city, with billions of microscopic residents coexisting in harmony. These residents are the microbiota, a diverse collection of microorganisms, including bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Together, they form a vibrant ecosystem that plays a crucial role in our overall health. Excessive sugar consumption can tip the balance, leading to a condition known as dysbiosis. Just like throwing a wrench into a well-oiled machine, dysbiosis disrupts the delicate equilibrium of our gut microbiota. This disruption can have far-reaching consequences for our health. Our gut microbiota influences various aspects of our health, including digestion, metabolism, and even our mental well-being. The disruption caused by dysbiosis can amplify the risk of conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, obesity, diabetes, and much more. As we progress, our focus turns to the role of excessive sugar consumption as the chief culprit behind this inflammatory cascade. Excessive sugar intake sets off a series of events where inflammatory molecules swarm the cardiovascular system. Like a relentless army attacking our vital blood vessels, our heart is at the epicenter of our circulatory system and finds itself under siege by these pro-inflammatory molecules. Blood vessels, once strong and resilient, become vulnerable targets. This assault on our cardiovascular system weakens its foundation and sets the stage for a sinister adversary, heart disease. Heart disease, a global menace, stands as one of the leading causes of mortality worldwide. Its tendrils extend far and wide, affecting people of all ages and backgrounds. In a world where convenience often takes precedence over caution, understanding the link between sugar and heart disease becomes paramount. Now, armed with a profound understanding of the intricate link between sugar and inflammation, it's time to take control of our health narrative. The path forward involves making conscious choices to reduce added sugars in our diets. And it is paved by making conscious choices. It's time to embark on a journey of transformation by reducing the presence of added sugars in our diets. The key lies in embracing whole, unprocessed foods that nourish our bodies and promote vitality. By selecting natural, nutrient-rich options, we can diminish the inflammatory response within us, fostering an environment that encourages optimal health. In our quest for better health, the food labels we encounter become our compass. Navigating these labels with discernment is an essential skill we must cultivate. By deciphering the hidden sugars lurking within processed foods, we empower ourselves to make choices that align with our wellness goals. This vigilant approach arms us with the knowledge needed to protect our bodies from the pitfalls of chronic inflammation. To reclaim our health and rewrite our stories, let us heed this call to action with determination and conviction. Each step we take towards reducing added sugars and embracing whole foods is a stride towards a brighter, more vibrant future. By making informed choices, we not only enhance our individual well-being, but also contribute to a healthier society as a whole. Remember, every spoonful of sugar isn't just sweetening your coffee. It's a step toward a life enslaved by preventable disease, endless medication, and emotional torture. It could be robbing you of years of your life. Don't let a momentary pleasure turn into a lifetime of health issues. Take control of yourself and those who love you. The choice is yours, but so are the consequences. Think before you sweeten. Remember, the aim of this information is to educate and empower, not to fearmonger. Always consult healthcare professionals for personal advice. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, please feel free to leave a comment below. Till we meet again. Have blessed days.